y'all. Welcome back to Moments with Miss Amy. I am so glad you joined me. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about when we're feeling a little fearful, when we're feeling kind of concerned, when we're feeling like we just don't have the answers, we don't know what to do, we're concerned about the outcome of something, and what can we do, and how do we deal with that? Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I have things that are coming at me that I don't know what the outcome's going to be, and some of the thoughts that I have of what the outcomes might be are a little scary. And so I have to kind of stop myself and take a breath and remind myself, number one, I'm not in control. Now, I am in control of how I react, respond, or take in information and then behave. But I'm not in control of every situation, every circumstance that's around me. Now, thinking about that and realizing that we don't have control of the outcome of some things, but we do have control of how we can think about that outcome, how we can think about what we're going into, what we're going through, how we can come into it. So there's a scripture that to me kind of is a great way for us to platform off of, because this scripture makes an incredible base for us to remember how to live our life. So let me share that with you. Come on, y'all. You know I got it written down. It's right here. Oh, check this out. Yeah, So remember how I went to that leadership thing on the weekend? Well, I had a clipboard and wanted to make sure I didn't lose it. So I decorated it for myself. Yes, I did. All right. So the scripture. Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. 1 Corinthians 16:13. I just love that. Just be on your guard. So we're going to break that down. Stand firm in the faith. We'll break that one down. Be courageous and be strong. So, what does that mean to be on your guard? And why do you have to be on your guard when I'm talking about being fearful about something that's coming up or being apprehensive about something? Why be on your guard? Well, here's why, y'all. It's because when we're in those moments that we're a little bit unsteady, when we're in those moments that we are apprehensive about an outcome, when we're in those moments that we're unsure and unsettled, y'all, that's when the crap can start coming into our head. And I'm sorry, I don't know what better word would work than that for it, but for real. If I'm worried about something, if I'm apprehensive, if I'm anxious about something, all of a sudden, all these negative little voices start popping up in my head ooh, yeah, that's probably not going to turn out good. And, oh, remember the last time we heard about something like that and how it went? And oh, yeah, and all of a sudden, I'm just really not in a good headspace because I wasn't on my guard. I wasn't protecting myself, my mindset, my thoughts from all the negative that was floating around that could get to me, right? So be on your guard. Pay attention. Notice, okay, so yes, this is something I'm concerned about, whether it is a test that's coming up, whether it's about a parent's surgery, whether it's about, what's going to happen with a discussion between you and some friends. There's so many different things, a job, having to go in, getting called into your boss to talk about something, automatically you think, what is it? What did I do? Oh my gosh, I'm really going to get in trouble this time. Maybe they actually want to talk to you about, I don't know, a promotion or changing hours or whatever. Don't automatically go to the negative, because so many times that's what we do, right? At least I do. I know I have to catch myself because I'm like, yo, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't put that negative out there because there's no need for it. So, all right. So then what was the next thing? Stand firm in the faith. What does that mean? Okay. So with that means knowing, having faith and believing and standing firm in it, that the Lord has told us that He loves us and that he is there for us and that he knows what's best. And then stand firm in the faith of yourself in believing and knowing that whatever's going on, that you're going to be okay. Whatever it is, you are going to get through it. So then the next thing is be courageous and be strong. Now, I used to think that being courageous meant going into something strong and never being a little bit timid. I thought courageous meant not having any fear whatsoever. But this scripture doesn't tell us that. It doesn't say, yo, don't have no fear. It says, be courageous and strong. That means stepping out even if you are in fear. That means moving ahead, staying strong, believing, having the faith, and pushing through even if you feel fear. Because fear is not just going to dissipate. Fear is everywhere. False evidence appearing real, okay? Fear is something that's out there. It's not a matter of totally avoiding it. It's more of a matter of not walking in it, not living in it, not being strangled by it. It is a matter of having faith, being courageous, moving on, being strong, believing, knowing that whatever it is that we're facing, we're not facing it alone. And that is so important. Now, obviously, as you guys know, I am a believer. I mean, that's why I'm sharing the scripture. That's why I'm talking to you about my faith. But here's the deal. I'm not out here just me and God on our own. You know, I mean, it's pretty cool. He goes with me everywhere. You know, I got my Jesus. We hang. That's really cool. But he also puts people in my life. He puts people around me who also have faith, who also have belief, who are also courageous, who are also strong. And they are there to be able to help to connect with me, to help me to not take these steps and not deal with these things alone. I don't have to bottle it up inside of me and keep myself where I'm feeling as if nobody knows and nobody understands and I really can't share this. That's not true. Again, guard my head, guard my mind, guard myself, guard my heart, because those are not true. Those are negative things that the world will try to tell us, that we're out here on our own, that we've got this all by ourselves, that we can't share it with anyone, that people would laugh at us, that people won't understand, that people won't support us. The key is knowing who it is that we can go to safely, who it is that does understand, who it is that will support us. And like I said, there are those people around. Now, you may also have people in your life. I know I have had people in my life that I don't go to with everything. In fact, I still have some people in my life that I'm cautious about what I share, just because their first go-to oftentimes is something negative. Like, for example, when my husband had those tests, their first go-to was, oh, cancer. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, we don't have to go that direction right off the bat and speak it out and proclaim it and worry about it, because worrying was not going to help my husband feel any better, nor would it help me feel any better. So instead, what we did was we said, hey, we need to get these tests done. Medically, we know it's the right thing to do, but we're going to have faith that there is a reason why we are on this journey, whatever this journey might be. And we're going to have belief that we can be strong and courageous and together be able to talk about it, whatever's bothering us, to be able to share with each other, to be able to make the positive steps that we needed to as we were going into it. And then that's what we did. And then he's gone through these steps, boom, boom, boom. Now we go back to the specialist again. But at this point, everything that they're telling us is that he's doing great. And that, you know, these are things that sometimes can happen. And so instead of it being something that we went to super negative, and like I said, sometimes we have people in our lives that that's what they do. So we just kind of, let's not have that discussion. Let's not go there. Maybe I shouldn't share this with that friend, because I don't want to open up those doors for negative. So if you've got friends, if you've got people in your life that you can't share things with because of the negative trail that they go down, don't share it with them. Simple as that. Change the subject, talk about something else. And you know what? If it becomes a situation that they ask you, hey, why didn't you tell me about this going on? Or why didn't you tell me about that? Or whatever. Maybe that's the time to, be strong and courageous there and say, hey, I didn't because you really have a habit of going negative and I just didn't want to deal with that right now. It's okay to set those boundaries. I know sometimes it's hard. I know sometimes we feel like, yeah, but if I say that, I might hurt their feelings. And is it really that much better if you don't say that to them and they keep doing it and then you don't share with them? Or is it better that you share with them and they go down that negative trail and you feel worse? I don't think so. Set that boundary. Don't share if it's a situation that you don't feel that you're going to be supported. Okay? Because what you want is you want people in your life. You want people around you that are going to support you, that are going to uplift you. And then that's a thing for you too. Hello, whoa, what? Yeah. If you are that person who always goes down that negative trail, think about that. Maybe you could change. Maybe you could stop looking for the negative in everything. Start looking at the positive, start expecting the positive. Negative's going to happen, okay? But guess what? So's positive. So if we're always looking for the positive, that's what we're going to draw in more. And that's what we're going to have the strength to be able to deal with more. Because the more positive that we have, the better that we feel, the healthier that we are, the better things are going to be. So stay positive, stay healthy, stay strong, be faithful. Know that you are loved. Know that you are supported. And then be on guard. Make sure that you protect yourself. Because it's your responsibility to protect yourself. It's your responsibility to stop some of the negative that's coming at you. And to make sure that you're keeping the positive rolling and flowing. And then for you to be a conduit for that you can be the positive to everybody else out there. Well, guys, I hope this message got through to you. I hope you're feeling positive. And I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of Moments with Miss Amy. Make sure you leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit like. If you haven't subscribed already, now's the time. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little bell so you know when the next video drops. And I want to thank you again for joining me for Moments with Miss Amy.